What's good, Sixers fans? Y'all are tuned into your dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Deshields II, and I'm eternally grateful to be here with you guys for another show. Honestly, man, y'all make this so worthwhile. Y'all continue to show love. Y'all continue to subscribe. Y'all continue to comment, and y'all continue to keep me relevant. And I'm just so grateful. If you've been here, if you've been rocking from the beginning, if you've been loyal to the soil, so much love is felt on this side. I promise you. If you're new to the show, if you're new to the channel, I'm grateful for you giving me time out of your busy life, time out of your busy shenanigans, time out of your busy sports Rolodex of content. I'm just glad that you were able to fit me in. Out of all the sports shows you guys consume, I'm glad y'all was able to fit me in. That's the bottom line. But you guys, the Philadelphia 76ers made some heavy moves last night. I'm so excited. We saw trades. We saw dope pickups in the draft. You know, I can go on. But in this video, I want to cover strictly our 3 draft picks. Now, in my previous video, you guys saw me cover Tyrese Maxey, the 2 guard coming out of Kentucky. And honestly, the kid is electric, man. High energy guy, high character guy. You know, he can score on all 3 levels. And he's raw, but the upside is there. The upside is so there. And I think it's going to be beautiful to see him play beside Ben Simmons and Embiid. Like I said, the upside is there. He needs to get stronger. He's a combo guard, has an ability to finish at the rim unapologetically, and has a far advanced floater for his age, like I mentioned to you guys before. But I want to focus more so on our second round guys. Like I said, Tyrese Maxey got a lot of love last night. But today, I really want to dive deep into our 2 second-round pickups in Isaiah Joe coming out of, I want to say, Arkansas, and Paul Reed coming out of DePaul University, the Blue Demons. So let's get right into it. Now, when it comes to Isaiah Joe, he's 6'5", 167 pounds, so he's not a world beater when it comes to physical attributes. Not really an athlete, right? But the dude is a marksman. He's a sharp shooter, fearless, just absolutely confident. As a matter of fact, he's always looking to shoot his shot, no matter where he is on the court, no matter who's in front of him. He's always looking to get to his shot. He has a mean step back that's very effective. But in the NBA, you know, the defense is much more catastrophic. So he's going to have to work a little harder to get to that 3-point shot. But he's not really going to have to work hard playing next to Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. They're going to attract so much attention. Even Tobias Harris is going to attract so much attention. You know, Seth Curry, Danny Green. I love the pickup of Isaiah Joe out of Arkansas. I really do. He spent 2 seasons at Arkansas, and honestly, he was productive the entire time he was there, and he got better. That's what makes him really good. He put up more points. He was taking more shots, so therefore his efficiency kind of took a hit. But the bottom line is the dude is a marksman. His first year at Arkansas, he shot above 40% from the field. He shot above 40% from the field and above 40% from the 3-point line. The dude was a marksman. And then his follow-up year, his sophomore year at Arkansas, he shot about 34% from the field. So that dipped a little bit, but he was taking significantly more shots. He was playing more minutes. And, you know, the more shots you take, your efficiency is naturally going to take a hit. It's just common sense. But I really like the guy. He's a two-level scorer right now, in my opinion. He doesn't really have the aggression to get to the basket yet. He doesn't really have that strength either. And he knows it about himself. That's why he knows how to get to his spots. That's what makes Isaiah Joe a good pickup. He knows how to get to his spots. He knows who he is at the moment. And I honestly feel like he's not afraid to get better. The dude, he only weighs 167 pounds, so he's going to get knocked around a little bit in the NBA. But for his play style, what he's going to have to do for the Sixers, and that's shoot. I think he's going to fit nicely next to Ben Simmons, Danny Green, Seth Curry, Joel Embiid, you know, Tobias Harris. I think he's going to fit right in, just being a shooter. He's going to have to get stronger on defense, obviously, and he lacks athleticism, like I mentioned before. He's not an athlete. He's just not. He's a shooter. He knows how to get to his shot. He's more so finesse and skill than anything. He's going to have to do a better job, you know, fighting through screens, you know. But the guy is he has upside, and honestly, I like his fit in our roster, he feels an immediate need. And already the Sixers have become one of the better three-point shooting teams just in a matter of 24 hours. While at Arkansas, he averaged 16.9 points per game, 36% from the field his final year, and 34% from the three, like I mentioned. He's an 89% free throw shooter, and that's what I like about him the most. He improved dramatically from his first season at Arkansas to his follow-up season at Arkansas. His first season at Arkansas, he shot 75%, almost 76% from the free throw line. And then his final season, his second season, sophomore, 89% for the free throw line. That's a huge jump. So the dude clearly stays in the gym. The dude clearly knows that his shot is his bread and butter, and he nurtures it. Averaged a little over a steal a game, active hands. So again, he got to get stronger on defense, but he has active hands, knows how to take advantage of the passing lanes. And I like Isaiah Joe, bottom line. I like how he fits with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, along with the other shooters that we have. So let's move on to the next guy. Let's talk about Paul Reed coming out of DePaul, the Blue Demons. The kid is 6'9", 220 pounds, power forward. Honestly, in my humble opinion, just based off what I've seen from him, he's like that combo forward. You can put him at the power forward spot if you're trying to go small. You can put him at the small forward spot if you're trying to go a little bigger. So he has flexibility. But what makes him so good, in my opinion, first things first, he played in the Big East. And what makes him so good, in my opinion, it was his athleticism, his activity on offense and defense. The kid doesn't stop. He doesn't stop moving. He doesn't. On the offensive boards, he's so active. So active. Each year at DePaul, because he spent 3 years at DePaul, so he was a late bloomer. He knew that his game needed to be refined. And you still see it to this day, but his upside, in my opinion, is definitely there. He's a natural athlete. Like I said, active hands, long arms, always attacking the defense, always attacking the passing lanes, always getting his hands up to block shots. He's a rim protector. I like that about him. Got to get stronger, of course, for the NBA, but he's a rim protector without a doubt, and he knows how to run in transition. He's always looking to run, and that works for what Ben Simmons brings to the table. He's always looking. Ben Simmons is at his best in transition, and that's where Paul Reed is at his best. He's at his best in transition. Granted, he is capable of putting the ball on the floor at times, but he still shows he's a little erratic with his handle, but he knows how to get to his shot. He knows how to get to his spot, and he's aggressive. I truly like that about him. And he shows flashes of being able to stretch the floor. He didn't take too many threes at DePaul, but he showed flashes of being able to stretch the floor. And you gotta take it for what it's worth. There will be times where he might have to shoot that ball, from the mid range or maybe top of the key, whatever. I think he has the ability to do that, not at a high clip, but if you give him space, you give him opportunity, he will take the shot, and he doesn't have fear. So I really like that about him. He has an aggression. He has a dog in him that I really like. Again, he's really going to fit nicely next to Embiid and Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons loves to run. He loves to run in the fast break. Granted, Embiid more so is a half-court guy, but that fits more so with Isaiah Joe. But Paul Reed next to Ben Simmons, I think that's going to be very nice to see. Like I said, Paul Reed, he's a runner, man. He got to get stronger. He got to get stronger in that low post. He has to. But he has the ability to pick and pop, which is very, very, very useful in the NBA. He's a two-level scorer, in my opinion, as well. The inside and the mid-range. He has to get better from the three if he wants to be able to stretch the floor and last in his league. But dude has upside. Average about 15 points per game at DePaul, shooting above 50% from the field, 30% from the three. Average 2.6, almost 3 blocks a game, and average a little over 3 offensive boards per game. So the dude is always active on the boards. He's always got his hands in the cookie jar, and I honestly love that about him. He's going to fit nicely with the mold in Philly. Active, a defensive guy, and he's an athlete, so he's going to fit. We got some gems in this draft, man. Tyrese Maxey, Isaiah Joe out of Arkansas, Paul Reed out of DePaul. We really got some gems, man. We got some guys that fit nicely with the nucleus we have in Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Those guys even fit nicely next to Tobias Harris. I thought Tobias Harris might have gotten moved, but at the same time, I told myself I would move Josh Richardson before Tobias Harris, and that's exactly what happened. But we're going to cover the Josh Richardson and Seth Curry swap in my next video. You guys, I'm so grateful that y'all tuned in. I'm just happy, man. Life is good, family's good, and you know, I'm so glad that y'all buying in. I'm grateful that y'all truly buying into the content and y'all believe in me. Every like, every comment, every subscriber just means that you guys believe in me more and more and more. And I want you guys to be a part of my journey. I want you guys to be a part of my life journey. And you know, this content is nothing without you guys. It's just that plain and simple. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for giving me your time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been loyal to the channel, y'all already know what it is. I'm your humble host, Tone Deshields II. Y'all were tuned into your dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, y'all, and let's go Sixers.